Now, the third day of Supreme Court nomination hearings for Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson took place on Capitol Hill. Judge Jackson was once again pressed on her record surrounding allegations of being very lenient sentencing for child porn offenders. Here's an exchange with Senator Josh Hawley of Missouri. Take a look.
The government asked for enhancements related to prepubescent children, related to the nature of these images. You say, I'm not going to apply it. But what you're telling me is, I guess, that you don't have a policy objection? I mean, why didn't you apply the enhancements as they were asked for?
Senator, I've answered this question many times from many senators who've asked me, so I'll stand on what I've already said.
So you have nothing to add about why these crimes, why these images, in your view, do not signal an especially heinous or egregious child pornography offense?
Here with reaction, Senator Josh Hawley. Senator, one interesting part of that exchange, you asked Judge Jackson why she actually, in one case, apologized to a convicted pedophile at sentencing. Why would you ever apologize to a convicted pedophile and you're still not given the maximum sentence to, or even the recommended sentence, or what the prosecutors wanted?
Yeah, in fact, what she gave that convicted criminal, Sean, was 3 months. 3 months. He was eligible for up to 10 years in prison. She gave him 3 months, and she apologized to him. I mean, listen, we've had now over 20 hours of questioning in the Judiciary Committee, and I think her record is pretty clear when it comes to crime, and especially crimes against children. This is somebody who apologizes to the criminals. This is someone who has handed out one lenient sentence after another, especially when it comes to these child sex crimes. And frankly, this is somebody who I just can't support.
For people that maybe didn't have time all day to watch the hearings on this particular issue, which you brought to the nation's attention first, there are a number of factors in play here. And one is the recommendation of the prosecutors that got convictions in these cases, that she wouldn't listen to the prosecutor's recommendation for sentencing, nor would she go along with federal guidelines for sentencing. And she was extraordinarily lenient in almost every case. I didn't see a case where she wasn't.
Yeah, 100% of the time, Sean. I mean, that's the deal. She has had multiple, just to take one set of crimes, multiple child porn crime offenses. And in every single case that she has had of child porn offenses, she's sentenced below what the prosecutor wanted. She's sentenced below what the national guidelines are every time, 100% of the time, and she just can't explain it. I mean, we tried to ask her day after day, hour after hour. She has no explanation for it, and I think the American people watching this are saying, listen, I want somebody who's going to protect children, who's going to be tough on child criminals, people who go after children, and not apologize to them. I mean, why would she apologize to the criminal? I just don't understand it.
She gave a speech at Michigan's law school, and in that speech, she seemed to support the 1619 Project and critical race theory, but listening to her answers to you and others on the committee, you would think that, you know, she never said those things to those students in the law school.
Yeah, she said that she didn't know anything about critical race theory, despite the fact that she has praised it and said that it's part of what she does in sentencing. I mean, listen, it's just, this is a person who is a leftist. And, you know, that's fine. Those are her views. I mean, she comes by them honestly. They're just not ones that I agree with. And I can just tell you, I can't vote for somebody on the U.S. Supreme Court who's going to apologize to criminals, who is not going to be tough when you need to be tough in order to protect children. And you've got to be able, when the time comes, to say, listen, if you are a child predator, you are going to jail for a long time. And that's something she just hasn't been willing to do.
How is it that she says that every judge she believes has a hidden agenda? That struck me as particularly odd. I'd like to think that we have an independent judiciary that believed in separation of powers, co-equal branches of government, and that would uphold the law of the land based on our Constitution, not go by, you know, whatever their hidden agenda is. Have you figured out her hidden agenda?
Well, I think that her agenda is based on her beliefs, and I think her beliefs are pretty clear. She thinks that the criminal justice system is too hard on criminals. And she thinks in particular that those who commit child sex offenses, child porn offenders, that the criminal justice system's too hard on them. That's why she apologizes to them. That's why she 100% of the time sentences them less than the prosecution wants or the guidelines. And, you know, I just think at the end of the day, Sean, every senator now is going to have to make a decision, because every senator is going to have to vote on this and put their dime down. And I, for one, am going to vote no.
I think that's the proper vote for any Republican. I'm sure Mitt Romney will vote yes, and apparently even Lisa Murkowski in an election year, oddly, will probably vote no. We'll see, though.